Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. This is Summer NAMM 2018 in Nashville, Tennessee. We are in the Dunlop booth checking out some cool pedals from MXR, and this is Brian Kehoe. Good to see you.
Hello, friends out there in Sweetwater land.
So tell us about the pedals we're checking out today.
We have two pedals that we're going to show you today. Both of these pedals are announced and debuted today here in Nashville, Tennessee. Appreciate you. Dyna Deluxe. It's a take on the original Dyna. It has the IC 3080 circuit in it, but it also has a couple of added features, which is the blend knob, which blends in clean signal, and a tone knob, which there's some black math in there, but it's a emphasis, de-emphasis circuit focused around the 4K. Do you like that?
I like that.
Almost sounds like I know what I'm talking about. Well, I helped design it. And then the Eddie Van Halen 5150 chorus, which is patterned after a famous Japanese chorus in the early 80s, the D30, that Ed recorded a lot with. So we'll start with the Dyna. And like I said, it has the same circuit as the original Dyna, so you can make it as squishy and as limited as you want, and I'll show you what that sounds like right now. And I'll turn the output up and the sensitivity up, and you will hear all that gorgeous squishy compression. Here it is bypassed. Here it is engaged. Has that. So if I pick softly or hard, it's all in the same kind of level. I mean, that's basically what a compressor does, but you know this. You know this. We all know this. It's not an effect, it's a tool. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the sensitivity down. I'm gonna turn the clean through all the way up, and I'm gonna turn on the attack, and you're gonna hear bypassed. That's really bypassed. Engaged. It's got a little bit of grit to it. It's got a little more oomph on pushing the front end of the amp, but it gives you a little pop. The thing is, you're not going to really hear a big difference coming through the microphone. The important part is it's the feel, right? The response, that buoyancy. It's kind of helping you move along. Here it is, bypass. Engage. It's got a little more bounce to it. In this configuration, I have it running first in the signal chain, but it's been interesting because I've been experimenting post-gain. And so it's kind of acting like a preamp, so that when I slam the overdrive into the compressor, it starts kind of sagging out and feels like a tube amp, breaking up. It's pretty cool. And this will be available later this summer. I think it's shipping later this summer. Dyna Deluxe. Moving on, I'm gonna leave this Dyna on to showcase this chorus. Turn down the volume. So, one thing about Eddie Van Halen, the guru, the master, the king, he works really close with our design team. It's not like Tech Room's version interpretation of Eddie Van Halen's chorus. All of Van Halen's pedals are scrutinized by him, like the color of the lights, the paint job. He is very, very, very detail oriented, and he works with us, and that has got to be right, or there will be trouble. But he has amazing satellite ears. It's insane. So he approached us, and he works with our senior engineer, Bobby Cedro, and he's all, hey, I want to do this chorus. We're like, yeah, of course you do. This is fantastic. So now when I talked to Bobby Cedro, our engineer, and he was explaining to me all the black math that's involved, I had no idea what he was talking about. So normally on our regular analog chorus, it's kind of based off another famous Japanese chorus, and there's a rate. And it's pretty explanatory. You hear it, you're like, okay, I understand. On this one, there's no rate. There's an intensity, a tone, and a volume. Those are the three knobs. There's input leveling and output leveling if you want to run this through an effects loop. So we adjust those because not all effects loops are even. Also has stereo out. This thing is gorgeous in stereo. When you take this back and you do your own version, I highly suggest to do it in stereo. It's beautiful. Today we're just in mono. But anyway, back to the rate thing. Normally the choruses kind of go wum, 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 wum. When you hear this, you hear that it's kind of asymmetrical. It's not just going in this pattern. It's very harmonic and beautiful. It's good for those $5 chords. And then if you want to get all Van Halen, almost like a doubler too. It's a pretty cool thing. This will be out later on this summer, and you'll sound just like Ed. Who doesn't want to sound like that?
What more could you ask for?
And he's the king.
A pedal that turns you into Ed.
Turns you right into Ed. You'll get all kind of stripy stuff all over your shoes and stripy stuff all over your guitars, and you'll be a monster.
Thanks so much for showing us the pedals, man. These are awesome. Can't wait to get them in and check them out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys do your videos with these.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks, man. Good to see you.
Bye, guys. And don't forget to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Nailed it.
You nailed it. Thank you for joining me here at Summer NAMM in Nashville. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater.